All right. Well, that was not the first half that anybody expected, but at the end of the day, the Philadelphia Eagles get back on track. They are leading the NFC Championship game here at halftime. Just 30 more minutes to go before the Philadelphia Eagles could potentially punch their ticket into the Super Bowl. Man, welcome on in. A to Z Philly halftime live, powered by BetMGM. The Eagles started off on a tirade, man. They go right down the field. They punch in 7. Everybody's on their high. They're feeling like this is going to be one of those games where maybe the Eagles deliver a knockout punch early. Then a lot of things happen. There's so much to break down from this first half. Brock Purdy getting demolished by Hassan Reddick, has not come back in. It looks like his day is over. The journeyman, Josh Johnson, coming in, trying to salvage the season for the Niners, but how confident can they really be in him? Then you have Hassan Reddick just delivering hit after hit. The Eagles get stagnant. What is going on? Where's the play calling? Everybody's in an influx. And then guess what? In the last couple minutes, the Eagles turn it around. The spark, Kenneth Gainwell, leads the Eagles down the field. Sanders punches it in. The Eagles have 3 rushing touchdowns here in the first half of the NFC Championship, and they get a quick turnover, get it back, punch it in again, and the Philadelphia Eagles have just delivered a huge punch to the 49ers, and one half to go. So we will try to break down as much as we can here. Once again, welcome on in. Hit the like button if you're in here. How are we feeling, Eagle Nation? How are we feeling? RB here, A to Z Philly, man. Wow, what a first half. What a first half. I'll be honest. I was starting to sweat. I was getting nervous. Ladies and gentlemen. Seeing the Eagles go 3-4 drives in a row, very stagnant. Jalen Hurts, let's be honest, didn't have his best first half, but damn it, he came through and made the plays that he needed to make. Jalen Hurts stepped it up when he needed to. He still went 13 for 19 in the first half, 97 yards. But how about the Eagles running game? How many times do we all sit up here and say the Eagles need to run the ball? This offense can be predicated on the run game. Obviously, Jalen is so talented. Obviously, A.J. Brown. How about Devontae Smith with maybe the catch of the year, ladies and gentlemen? Now, I know they showed the replay 84 million times. I'm telling you, this broadcast crew is obviously favoring the 49ers, but they show that play many times. Yes, it hit the ground. Here's the one thing they don't mention. It's the damn Niners' job to challenge the call. How about the awareness of a young guy like Devontae Smith? He doesn't get up. He doesn't gloat. He gets right up and says, yo, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. The Niners didn't challenge it. The Eagles came back the next drive. They challenged a play and got it overturned. The fumble that evidently led to the Purdy injury, and the Eagles get the ball right there on a short field. They couldn't capitalize. Bad 3rd and 4 call there, but the Eagles got their mojo back, and it was Kenneth Gainwell in the final minutes of the first half that was able to put together a couple strong runs, and then Sanders, man, able to punch it in. And how about Boston Scott on the last touch? I swear that guy gets a touchdown every single game. Now, let's be honest. Again, the crazy part about this is that the Eagles didn't even play their best first half. They have a lot more potential they can tap into in this game. You know, they can find A.J. Brown more. I don't even think Goddard's touched the ball in this game. Obviously, Devontae had the big catch, but the Eagles really hadn't put together a couple big drives. However, like I said, those last couple drives, a 14-play, 75-yard drive for almost 7 minutes, finished off by a Miles Sanders touchdown. I've been impressed with the way the Eagles were able to bounce back at the end of that first half. And I will say, on the defensive side, let's keep it honest, okay? Nobody's expecting Josh Johnson to do a damn thing. If Brock Purdy does not come back into this football game, I am 100% confident the Eagles can win this game, and I think they will. And it sucks. It sucks for the Niners' sake. That's all they're going to talk about with that material, right? Oh, Purdy got hurt, this and that. Let me tell you why. Because Hassan Reddick, okay, that's my player of the half. Hassan Reddick is a damn animal. 2 sacks, a recovered fumble. He absolutely obliterated Brock Purdy. I told you guys all week, the Eagles' defensive front was going to put Purdy on his ass, and they did. They did early. I thought the Niners' defensive line did a really good job as well, trying to put pressure on Jalen Hurts. Obviously, Nick Bosa's banged up as well. it just was not good for the Niners. I will say, though, as much as they will try to talk about the Brock Purdy injury, it was the Niners defense that was committing silly, silly penalties down at the end of the first half. How many did they finish with in the first half? They had six penalties, mostly on the defensive side for the 49ers. And right now, the Eagles, after those two big touchdowns there, that was huge because the Eagles needed the momentum hopping right back in, getting ready for that second quarter or the second half, because the Niners are going to start off with the ball. And really what the Niners can only do at this point, their last lifeline, is they got to hope Debo and Christian McCaffrey can break off 80-yard runs. That's what they need to do, because now the Niners can't even go and set up and try to run the ball and get into a rhythm, right? Because they do that, they don't score 3. Guess what? You're down 2 touchdowns. Now you just used half of a quarter. Right now, the Eagles should feel very optimistic. Jonathan Gannon, kudos to him. Credit to Jonathan Gannon. He is putting together, once again, a stellar game plan. He went right at the quarterback, and he's not even hesitating now. He sees Josh Johnson in, 4th-string quarterback, last life, and Jonathan Gannon's getting at the quarterback. And the guys are doing a great job, seeing a lot of pressure from the outside. Everybody's staying in their zone, right? The tackling has been pretty good. Obviously, there was the one play where McCaffrey breaks off a tackle. That was a miserable play, and he breaks 3 tackles, gets into the end zone. However, overall, I would say the Philadelphia Eagles defense deserves probably an A for that first half. Other than that terrible drive and that terrible play, I thought the Eagles defense showed up in that first half. So anyway, the Eagles now have it in their possession, right? The Eagles control the tempo of the game. Which team would it be that came out and took advantage of the turnover battle, right? Which team would it be? The Eagles came out and enforced 2 turnovers against the San Francisco 49ers. They are putting pressure on the quarterback, and really they're stopping most of their weapons in their tracks. I like what the Eagles are doing, and I'm feeling very confident going into the second half. Give me a word. Give me a couple words to describe how everyone is feeling here in the chat. Give me a word or two. What is your confidence level? How do you feel heading into the second half? The Eagles, ladies and gentlemen, are 30 minutes away from getting back to the damn Super Bowl. I can't contain my emotion at this point. I'm going on all adrenaline. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good right now. Yeah, the Eagles could probably be up 30-7 at this point, but those last 2 touchdowns, forcing that turnover, is just a silly mistake by Josh Johnson. And yeah, I'm happy to see the Eagles get back on track there. Before I read off some of your words, shout out to the sponsor here on A to Z Philly of our halftime show, BetMGM. You can turn your loss into a win right now with an exclusive offer from BetMGM. Go download their app, sign up, use promo code ATOZPA, and place a 1-game parlay wager with at least 4 legs. If all of the legs hit except for one, you will get your stake back in a free bet up to $25. Once again, your bet back is a free bet up to $25 if all of the legs hit except for one. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older, Pennsylvania only, new and existing customer offer. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, let's read some of the words here in the chat. Let's see. Dave says nervous. Why are we nervous? I'm feeling confident right now. I'm feeling on top of the world, to be honest. AJ says great. Ronnie says Super Bowl. Lewis says second half is scary. Andy says let's not screw it up. Barbara says go Birds. We have John who says 49ers throw in the towel. Eagles game all the way. Juan says great game. Chris says go Birds from South Florida. Jamie says we got this. Fire says we can't be stopped. Margaret says I love Gronk. Raheem says keep running the ball. I agree 100%. If the Eagles come out here and they get a 3-and-out, I think that would be huge. It would be a huge tone setter going into the second half. Both teams have had 6 drives so far. The Eagles have 166 yards of total offense compared to 117 for the Niners. But let me tell you something, man. The Niners, I mean, I know those guys in that locker room are probably looking around right now like, damn. And it's unfortunate, man. I mean, you want to talk about bad luck. Yeah, this franchise has had some bad luck. How about getting 3 quarterbacks injured? And how about the third one who's on a 9-game win streak going down in the NFC Championship? That sucks for them. At the end of the day, though, the Eagles were having trouble taking advantage, and they came out and they put up 2 big scores back-to-back. And right now, this is the Eagles' game to win or lose. All right, the Niners are out of it. And if the Eagles go and they get a 3-and-out here on this first drive and they punch them in the mouth with another score, that will be the knockout punch. And you know what? In terms of the 49ers fans, do I feel bad for them? No, I don't. You want to decorate the Rocky statue, Brocky, right? You want to decorate the statue and take over and rip off the Eagle shirt. Well, you know what? Now the Eagles are about to deliver the knockout punch. Now they're about to deliver the knockout punch. And in 30 minutes, this team could punch their ticket to Arizona, man. A lot of people in attendance for this game. The vibes were high. I don't know. Something felt weird to me after Brock Purdy went down, right? There was a lot of stoppage. It felt like the Eagles were on that momentum high to start the game. And then it felt like out of nowhere, everything just switched up. As soon as Brock Purdy went out, it was kind of like I don't know what it was. You know, it felt like the air, it was just different, a different vibe. But how big was it for the Eagles to go down there, capitalize on penalties? The Niners have been playing sloppy nonetheless. Doesn't matter what quarterback is in. And the Eagles have run 69 yards on the ground, but three touchdowns for the Philadelphia Eagles on the ground. I don't ever want to hear again that the Eagles cannot or should not run the football. They can predicate this offense with a balanced attack. They can run the football. And it was Kenneth Gainwell, like I said, with a couple big runs there in the second quarter. What does he have? 21 yards, 3 carries, but they were tough carries. And Sanders with 2 touchdowns. Gotta love it. Jalen Hurts isn't even running the football. Jalen Hurts isn't even running. I know pregame they said he was dealing with some soreness still or whatever. I don't know whether to believe that or not. What I do know is that the Eagles offense has too many playmakers. And if they can just protect Jalen, don't turn the football over. That's my main key for this second half. Eagles need to win the turnover battle. Can't turn over the football. And just play a clean game and run this one down, man. Score once or twice more and do your thing. Keep being aggressive. Love what I'm seeing, especially on the defensive side. And let's go force another turnover. How about that? Shout out to Deanna from Florida. Thank you all who are in here. The second half getting ready to start. We will be back here right after the game, hopefully celebrating that Eagles win and getting back to the Super Bowl, man. Thank you all for being here, and I will catch you all in just a little while. Go Eagles, and let's get this second half ended with a W. Peace.